I would just like to go on record here, before we even start, that this is actually this is actually my least favorite dono idea. I will eat cucumbers, and I don't even like cucumbers. I will eat 3 fucking whole cucumbers on a stream. I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. But I hate dating sims and I hate noodles. They're just 2 things. I have 3 pounds of sketty. All right, let me get you the ASMR sketty. Let me just, it's hot. Ick. That's gross. Anyway. I don't like wheat noodles. Rice noodles are pretty okay, and like veggie noodles are fine. I just don't like wheat noodles, and yes, there's a lot wrong with me. It's a Roro. Look, if you grew up in severe poverty and the most thing that you probably had to eat in the house was plain buttered noodles, you would hate noodles too. I don't know what to tell you. It just is one of those things that I think were ruined completely and utterly for me. I think, I don't know if the noodle squashing showed up on mic or not, but tonight we have, I fear this less. I fear this, actually, I thought about it and I was like, maybe this wouldn't be so bad. And then I hate dating sims and I hate noodles. And I realized the what the kebab out of edible objects by chat would be way better than this. At least it'd be kind of funny, haha. And instead, like, I have to put noodles in my pocket. Oh, we seduced the chicken man. That is correct. We seduced the chicken man. I'm gonna load this game up so you guys can see the what the fuck I'm dealing with here tonight. It's KFC Presents. Is it gonna play? Yeah, there we go. I do like fried chicken. Yeah, what the fuck? He's gonna take that. No, it's KFC baseball. No, don't lie. What? Oh my fucking god, why is that one? What the fuck is going on here? Oh my god, it's got the music, it's got soulful violins. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, we're doing this. Oh my god, okay. There's a lot of options there. You know, we're good. Can I go back? Oh, it's up there. Okay. Are you playing this on your very own Kentucky Fried console? You know it. Wait, what's continue? Okay, so just having me start. Okay. Welcome in, everybody. The first half of this stream is hell. The Katabe cheese and DMs? Let me go over here for a second. Aw, thank you, Absol. Alright. Let's get this going. Let's get this over. Oh my god. You know. Oh my god, why is there... You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the windows of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smack that clock, up and at 'em, throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever, deal. You slept through the school year and gave up on the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be Colonel Sanders. Game over already. You might not be cut out for this. Oh, just let it go. Oh, God. Okay. All right. Okay. I don't like touching them. Oh, I don't know if that picks up with the mic or not. Oh, come on. Okay. They're warm! No! No, the noodles go in the pocket. I have a pocket. I have pockets, and the noodles are going in the pockets. The only thing I have that has deep enough pockets is my skirt, so it's going in the skirt pockets. I usually can stick a whole switch in the pocket. So, they're deep pockets. I hate it. I hate it. It's so bad. Let's do that again. I don't like it. It's so It feels like somebody threw up warm hair in my pocket. Sorry. No! These were noodles. Ooh, ow. The middle layer is still very warm. Oh, come on. It's better than the other side. I'm saying it. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Sorry, my own suffering overrode the alarm clock. I do apologize. Laying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. It's a real... wow. Why do you smell like garlic bread? Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. You allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. It's here, finally, your first day of culinary school. So many teachers to prepare, so many students to meet. Hi, Lord Green Wolf. Your mind is so many possibilities and realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. Delicious, just what you needed to wake up those taste buds. Oh my god. Yikes, you're in such a hurry, in fact, you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. You're sweaty buckets and you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. Standing in the quad, you gaze up on the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. Oh, hi, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Aww. Good morning, Ephy. Are you excited? I don't like how you say that in all caps. Good morning, Ephy. Are you excited for the first... It sounds like she's saying, good morning, Ephy. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam, raised by Master Chef parent, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together, you rescued me from that quicksand box. It's been clear to me that you're the most loving... Wait, what? You're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great. I'm not a stinky noodle goblin, stop it. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters... What? I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she shipped to 2 practicing on a mannequin. What the fuck? Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Pep talk. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had her tarot's card read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked super spooky, but she was so sweet and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy looking tower and that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet the handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all, and if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? I can, sweetheart, I can. You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's... Oh my god, I hate that spelling. It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. She can get my fucking... Why is she a vampire? And why is she in school? Hold on a minute here. Who allows her to dress like this? I'm so confused. Is this high school or what? Hold on a minute. The ridiculousness of this just hit me. This is ridiculous. What the fuck? Oh my god, fucking more noodles. Okay, alright. You know what? I know what I signed up for. Yep. Here's noodles. Yep, this is noodles. It's going right in the... Oh, this is so comfy. I don't like this anymore. Yo. This is gross. Hello, Ashley. Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. Excuse you? You leave Ephy shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. I've never been laid so low by somebody noticing my shins. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You don't know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but you had to add extra letters to make yourself feel better than her. Thank you. Holy shit, I hate it when people spell it like that. If anyone here knows what perfect shins looks like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Yo! Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. Well, I'm sorry. What? Alright, well, might as well, we might as well just... Get this... Okay. Van the Man has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight that you can see him casually working on his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Ahem, Van. You rang? Oh my god, is he gonna do this? Is he not wearing a shirt? You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. What the fuck is going on here? Yo, his head ends in a star! I think this is a JoJo reference, yeah. I can't believe that University to Cooking School Academy for Learning would even allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now? Or maybe hire us on as professors. The amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just no time to properly tell these two off to resist the urge. Blackhead Sophie, thank you for the 100 biddies. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to him. Why does he look like Alvin of the Chipmunks? What the fuck? Did he just fart? What? Oopsie. Did this... What? I think it's broken. What? That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Oh, okay. Can someone like this be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clears is Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. What the fuck? Hi, Pop. I'm Ephy, so... Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. Let me grab some that's not boiling hot. Ow. Tell me that doesn't pick up. Tell me that doesn't. You can't hear the squeegly. Tell me you can't hear it. Ah! Do it in the mic. Oh my god. Alright, hold on. Alright, it's going in the pocket. Ah! Alright, I'm sitting back down. Ugh. I hate it. Oh, my hand. My hands are sticky. Well, I might as well wipe them on the skirt. Are you gonna make me hold this door open all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks through the building ahead of you. Aww. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander and keep themselves busy by chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium in front of the class. Adorable. Why does that pooch look... Hold on. Wait a minute. Why does that pooch look like Adam Ragusia? 1 second. Hold on. 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 Alright, alright. Why does this man look like... Why does this dog look like Adam Ragusia? Is it just me? That's immediately what I thought of. Sprinkles? Down now, quiet down everyone. That dog is talking. Who is this unreasonably cute pup? Why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. Oh, not for me, you don't. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom. Wait, what? I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. You're immediately swept up the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. If it isn't my favorite student, Harlan's. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he could finish his sentence. Please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of the desk. Suddenly the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. Maybe we should open the window back up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We're in the same kindergarten class. What is with you? Your really weird insults. Besides, when Ephy sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shiver. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you smiling gently, his hand outstretched. Boy howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Please use my handkerchief. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking. Hi, Dragon. You might want to leave. Oh my fucking god. Are you serious? Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? You stretch out your hand and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so beautiful. You hesitate to press it to your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has his natural scent on it. It smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. Ah, not the noodles. Ah, fucking, alright. Oh, fucking. Ah. Let me just. Oh god, I can't decide what's worse. I took the cold stuff and I put it on, and now I don't. It's just. I can't tell if it feels like there's warm hair in my pocket or if it just feels like vomit now. Just why, Ephy? What do you mean? Welcome to the University Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there may even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and complete the broom cooking arena. What? Just then another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Because it was a good idea. What the fuck? Student, hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue, you're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in the school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. What is this? Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be to listen to students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clink made it here in time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who it appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Oh god, okay. No, Delta, shut up. Oh my, that's an oven. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles watches in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep snuff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should take better care. Fuck you! Some of us have health conditions. I'm allergic to the sun. Go fucking pee on a hydrant, you little shit. I'm gonna put you through a hot dog mixer. I hope you get hit by a fucking bus. You know what? You're a corgi. You got enough back problems. Why you sassing me? Fuck you. Fuck you, you goddamn caked up little bitch. How dare. Wait, which one, Mercury? Not Yuri bait? Oh, did they kiss? Did they seal the deal? Is it actually a Yuri show? You never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. I went in for the awesome Bullseye battles of cool horns. I walked away with my jaw on the floor. Yo? You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Chicken snack. Rubber ball beef treat. Chicken snack. Reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes goes wide as he locks onto it. His favorite! I knew it! Well, I think there might be some competition for a new star student. You shouldn't be taking bribes, sir! What is this? The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Oh, gross. No, my hands are just starchy right now and full of sadness. See the other students eyeing you jealousy, but you pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seat and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seat, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hi, Ephy. There's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me if you're interested. 2 good options, but which one will you choose? Alex, no. Alex. My eldest brother. Avert thine eyes. Do not. Do not. Alex. Don't. No. Stop. Alex, no. Yes, Jezik. What can we do for you today? How's it going? Hi. Like, the whole subject of the protagonist marrying kind of gets slapped down in the first episode, and by the last few of the season, that slap returns in a full-on Falcon Punch, and then the end of the season was like a wham episode. Nice. My eyes. What about... Oh, God. Alex, don't mind this. I may or may not be putting noodles in my pocket. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. You... Okay, I'm running into a problem. What do I do if one of the pockets is getting kind of full of noodles? I would pretend you weren't such a D10, thank you. Man, is my goal to seduce Colonel Sanders, or is my goal to be a good friend? Look, I have two pockets, okay? I got a left pocket and a right pocket. I think when those get filled, I think I have to pull the sketties out of the pockets. Then shirt pocket? Women's clothing does not have shirt pockets, and I'm not putting this down the front of my shirt. I don't think Twitch would allow that. Even then. I wouldn't do that. I hate noodles. Oh, God. No, I'm not putting that video on. Ah! Why? I hate this. Yeah, for getting in the pockets is a good time to take edibles. I should have took edibles first. I'm gonna sit by the best friend. I'm gonna take your seat by Miriam. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders, he has such a strong, magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little bit better. I'd never sacrifice a friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. Skitty hoodie, no. So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you settle in your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Oh, yay, a quiz about me. This is incredibly important. A surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to night vision goggles. Feather. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A sport. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Pancake that looks like a silly face. That's wrong! Is Sprinkles a good boy? That's right! Your total score is 4 out of 5. Only run wrong, not too shabby. You might be able to do alright, kid. No, not Campbell. How do I put spaghetti in your pockets? It's going in this pocket. It's worse when the pocket gets kind of full, because now that it's like squishing. I look up to see that Colonel Sanders is watching you tally your score. He nods with approval. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Oh, wow, we were just here. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts to the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? Now this will be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. As you see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I've prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You heard that he's very talented. But were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. This constants glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. Oh my god, come on. The aroma envelops you and begins to feel warm and safe. Ugh. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and then start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculations, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance and flavors. Oh my god. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude. Nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him? He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, Terry, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only in the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides close to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he's destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. That whore. Sorry, I had to hydrate or hydrate. The only way I'm getting through this is with the, Coke Zero and noodles. That's, if anybody asks, these are my emotional support noodles. Ugh. It's awful. It's like getting into a bath and then some of it's cold and some of it's warm. It is like, I hate it. I just touched with the book! Oh, is it still any warm noodle? Can I just flip the noodle pile over? Oh, the warm noodle. I think the warm noodle was, the warm noodles are slimy. Oh. No. Oh, okay. I need my emotional support smokable. I feel like after this I'm gonna need it. Oh god, there's so much starch. Stop. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna grab a towel. I should have just before. Oh right, I bought napkins. That's right. There we go. Okay, thank you. That's fantastic. Oh, please. Well, Van the Man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Well, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Savor the moment, everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy! Along with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you get to try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Noodles in the noodle pile. Yes, noodles. Noodle. Colonel Sanders smiles softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could go talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make my fortune, establish my legacy for all time as I open up a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep it secret. In fact, I got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. Oh, look at that face. That dude is like suspicious. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? Aww. You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure it truly leads in. You can feel his warm, chickeny breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use blink. It's something. Oh, wow. You never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you get some if you search. What the fuck? I tried to click on it like it was a spoiler in Discord. Well, you're wrapped. What is this? I have to know. What is this? Oh, it's the menu. Got it. Okay. Well, you're wrapped up in that huge revelation. You notice that Colonel Sanders disappeared while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decided to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone. Ah! Soapy! Soapy, what the heck? Soapy! Soapy, thank you. Thank you, Soapy. Do you want anything off the dono menu? Do you want something different? No. Why won't the Colonel get closer to us? I don't know, stupid. He might be able to sense the noodles. You know? You know? Alone together for the first time, you figure out now is the perfect moment to show your personality. Wow, with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. Beg him to show your own strength. Be modest but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've gotten his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Ephy. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feelings about you. Aww! Just cat stinks and nudes? How dare you? We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Wait, what? Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're gonna earn with all your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over to you, but unable to control herself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is, me and you. That wasn't clear. Wow. Oh, no. I want to be my partner. Aww. Sure, I failed. Prepare a station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep, boop, bzz. Oh my, 2 potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. Looks like you have to pick for her. Friend duties could be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Poor Miriam, what the fuck? Oh, God. Ugh. This. Ugh. Oh, God. Okay. Well, okay. One pocket is full and I don't know what to do. Yeah, the oven thing, obviously. Look. If there's anything I know, even a straight girl can appreciate anything that automated. You know, a good automated oven is. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clink today. It's okay, I already ate. What? How is this fucking Alvin and the Chipmunk reject here? I'm not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clink is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clink might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzz. Yo, Fitzy! Doing okay. We're doing kind of a little bit of a curse thing today. Bzz. Tissue, I hardly know you. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Clink judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own classwork. Fitzy, I'm putting cooked noodles in my pocket as a redeem for a dono goal. So you could say that today is suffering. Sprinkles. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're gonna keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. What dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy. You don't need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your mother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Yo. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, and comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy? This man is all about the gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to get beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like, oh, she's got like little fish holes in the thighs. It's kind of cute. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Yo, Roro. I mean, honestly, I would take her, you know, but this isn't the point of the game. God damn it. I'm here for the 11 secret herbs and spices, if you know what I mean. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Oh my god, yes! Did someone call for me? Wait, what? Ugh, no geez, Van Van. Well, I'm over here crushing Ephy's dreams. You're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Oh, poor Van Van. Colonel Sanders returns armfuls of peeled potatoes. He tosses them in the boiling water, turns his attention to you and your old friends. Yo, go cook dinner! Oh, howdy there, Ashley Van Van. Are you working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no, it looked like Ephy was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is, these young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could teach you a thing or two about fancy foods. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha, doubt it. Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken is quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might be a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick, if it makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is sure. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. No! Are those drumsticks? I thought those were fish. I don't know. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for back up here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk for your time of need. I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not pick with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of the class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders and Colonel Sanders chose me, isn't that right? If businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes, I took on Ephy as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Oh, that's actually really admirable. Based on your team's behavior, I'll say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Ephy's natural talent or the loyalty. Yo! Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis in their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the kitchen a moment your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. If that's your natural passion guided you through steps you know so well when your attention is elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand, is holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your neatly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Alright, I'm gonna let you know something. This right here. This right here looks really fucking good. There's like a comfort food that I have. It's mashed potatoes and gravy. And I still think that, you know, KFC's like gravy is still good. I think it's overrated, but I still like mashed potatoes. No, I don't want the mashed potatoes in my pocket. Don't ruin mashed potatoes for me. How fucking dare you? Don't even. Don't even. Oh my god. Yeah, Delish, we're playing this game. You guys wanted it. You voted with your wallets. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork. And for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. The noodles in the pocket. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, God. Ugh. Oh, you did this for money? Wow. Yeah, Alex, I did. What do you want? What do you want? You want to fight about it? Are you playing on the KFC gaming console? You're the second person to ask, and I'm just gonna say yes. Yes, I am. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the forkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful... Why? Van, do something, do something. Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will you ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Ephy. We do not waste food in the broom cookie arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both be prepared to eat it wherever it lands. Can I have potatoes? Can I have potatoes, face? Batman rushes back over a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes and gravy, pathetic. In just a few minutes to prepare a full meal. Gaze upon my specially braised tentacle of octopus from my silky saltwater sauce. Played on a battle axe. Played first for my sweet chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. This ends now. It is I who have first bite, and you will look on with envy. There are pursuit rushes at Van and starts to bite of his signature dish right off his plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him. What? Oh my god, it killed him! Everyone step back, don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up into Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for a moment, then it is almost immediately back to his obvious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are motionless statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things despite obvious danger has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Ghost of student. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student Nola's nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on! You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Never mind, I changed my mind. They're everything I'm about. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders. Yes, Ephy. There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. God damn it, not the noodles. They like congealed. Let go. God damn it. There we go. Let's go to the other pocket. Other pocket full. It's a cold vomit. I hate it. I have to have like a pound of sketty in my pockets. I hate this. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. God damn, that was kind of inspiring. Ooh. Hey, no, shut up. I'm the one here to say some racial stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. Yes, we can. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We were talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The spork monster is here to fight, I hear. What the fuck is that? I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef at an emotional level. Be afraid, be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster. See? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just... Before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Attack! Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes in the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You kind of stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure, you do you. Spork Monster focuses in a matched mind and draws an energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Attack! Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love deals 1 damage. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses utensil. You take 2 damage with the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Attack. You decide to go on the attack. Cook with love. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce from the lawn to the pot. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Popeye Power Punch! Popeye Power Punch, or Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy, finish him. Spare this wretched beast. You managed to tamper down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he's still living piece of the pure soul deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast. Don't you come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, but I certainly won't be back like you said. The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. God damn it. Why? It's going. Yep. Alright. Yep. Noodle. In pocket. Hello. Hi. The defeated monster leaves behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, so much more. It's a book of magical spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to assign it out is Borko. Borko, that name sounds slightly familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down for your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. Imagine fainting. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird.
Cheese.
Did you just do cheese and noodles? What the fuck? I started to choke on my fucking spit. Holy shit. Sure. What's more noodle? I don't know if I can fit more. Hi, Corliss. How you doing? Get in the fucking pocket. Good. Thanks, Corliss. It's spaghetti in my pockets. No, I'm not eating the sketty. No, I'm not. I hate sketty. You woke on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? One Desi fact, please. Desi would never put spaghetti in her pockets under any circumstance. She would choose death over it. Mostly because she doesn't have pockets. Oh my god. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about your encounter with the spark monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank. Like him. Like. I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that when he was voted prom king at school, he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he... Wait, what? Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in front of the homecoming... Wait, he was the... what? I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cookie School Academy for Learning. You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Haha, sure you did. You're great. Wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. Thank you. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real? Well, if he's not in me, why did you tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with a family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor wasn't like anything I've ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever, anyway, we both shared an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel's secret spice. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it's much use to anyone. Oh, God. More noodle. Why must it be noodle? Ugh. Okay, good. I've run into a problem. I need to take the sketty out of my pockets to put more sketty in. I ran out of pockets. Get in there. I tried. Oh my God. God, did you? All right. Get in there. Oh no, the cops. They heard me with my sketty. I'm punching the pockets of the sketty out. This is ridiculous. I hate this. Can this game be over so I can just stop putting noodles in my pockets? Nothing. It's alright. Cough, Fibber, cough. Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. Tell her the ingredient Colonel Sanders told you. Make up a fake ingredient. I have to share the secret. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know about... It was Eye of Newt. I know it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt. Wow! Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing. You figure that you satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. She immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't even quite see. That's probably not good. Grant has to confirm that she's definitely not texting secrets to other people you interrupted. And wind rushes in, cherry blossoms fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Nelu, I'm shoving cooked noodles in my pockets. Yep. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You are so struck by the sight of the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful boot you have. I mean, what a horseful boot you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, if he just gets really nervous around people they like. What? This is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile to say situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears in the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding. You know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? How dare you? When I am done, catfishing the secret ingredients out of this man, I'm gonna give you the fucking five-finger fucking taste test. Act like you're not interested, but then try to get a closer look. You sit near the rails, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds like a bit like a magic spell. However, you notice you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what they were hiding. You instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and contents are secret. You notice that they haven't been studying the book. They got pinned to the wall and they're tossing potato skims at him and he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing, hee hee hee. Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch while he talked to him. He didn't do anything. Bzz, bzz, womp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language. Not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Where Van Van jumps to attack Clink, but Clink shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazy men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Ow! She bats them at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for their arena at least, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. And then Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please
Cheese.
take your seats. No, no cheese. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. I still think that man looks like Adam Ragusa. Oh, not more noodles. Please. Please. My noodles, they're very sick. Ugh. Oh my god. Get in the pocket! Get in! Ugh. I'm running out of pocket space. I shouldn't have made more than 1 pound of pasta. Which is why in 1776, the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was the chicken who first signed their name. Thank you. Thank you, Captain Gadhada for the RR. Thank you, Nemo, for the posture check and hydrate. I will proceed to hydrate. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders. You missed most of the important parts. God damn it. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of fruit in front of you. Well, Ephy, naturally this appears to you to be a simple platter. Which item do you want to sample? Wait! What? House Cat is playing a hentai game. Wait, no I'm not though. What the fuck? What? This is cat. This is a perfectly safe A glass of water, shimmering pepper, a dog biscuit. God damn it, noodles! Oh god. I'm gonna have a glass of water. Grab a glass of water, gulp it down. It's cold, crystal like the purest, still melted by the mountain spring. Hey, that was mine. It was from my favorite toilet. You owe me $6. And you've got excellent taste. I think just Jesus should pay better attention. Oh. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Oof. Birdie can relax. Okay, alright, hold on. I can't. Freddy can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via time competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics of these two is off the charts. You're on. But a lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with your fools before I set my lunch down, then so be it. It's not the fool, you're the fool. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Ephy. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely has to put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sporting court. Finally, a little... No, not more noodles! Hi, Chesh. Chesh, do you hear this? Do you hear this? Do you hear this noodles? Do you hear them going into my pocket? I'm running out of pockets. Chesh, you're gonna have to help me. Lend me some of your pockets. Oh, I hate this. The worst is the hand, like, starchy water residue. I don't want to wear the noodles as a scarf. It's gonna get in my hair. You know what time it is? If you tell me noodle time, I'll cry. God damn it! You son of a bitch. Motherfucker. I only have 2 pockets, too. You think girls' clothing have more than 2 pockets? Fuck you. Get in there. Time for ASMR. What am I supposed to say? Your noodle pockets are very... Thank you, Nailu. Thank you. At least not until we turn on the timer. Wait, what? Time for ASMR? Oh no! Oh god. Alright, what time is it? Alright, cool. Sure, why not? At least not until we turn on the timer. Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, timer ready. That's what I'm talking about, Sprinkles the dog says. A rue. I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now's my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at? Wait. That's right, but how would you have even gotten into school without knowing that? Noodles on a timer! I'm just gonna go ahead and put noodles into my thing, you know. Remind me to get like an apron next time or something that has a pocket in there. Fucking get I don't know how much noodles I could fit in. When it gets to rub my furry belly, let that enticing offer motivate you. I don't want to touch you, you disgusting dog. You chose the cooldown. I did. You're gonna need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. Homie 11. That's right. You may not know all of the ingredients yet, but at least you're heading in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now you've got some basic steps going. It's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Gratitude. That's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are waiting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now we get to the hardest energy, so where does it come from? Small town where small dreams are big or born. That's right. This is your shot. You're not gonna miss it. Oh, rude. You try to shut up the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling. No! That's wrong. Don't make me get the spray bottle. Next question. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Ephy. He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy would it take to fill a traditional Victorian baking? What? That wasn't even fair. Or you think you get your mind back in the competition? Grrr. You are stranded on a desert island. There's only one desert cookbook. What do you take? What a hunk! No! I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. Ah, what does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? Woof. You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley's already begun plating elements for a dish that's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes. Zip. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Ephy does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. That's an easy way. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious the error was. You immediately shove your hands in the mixer, rescue the dough before it's overmixed. Ephy, no! But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use a hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Aw, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Ephy's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you've prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Ephy to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this cream of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hands. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you find a delicate fried cheese croquette on top of a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry jelly. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you, hee. As he places the sauce-covered finger to his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flame causes your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash. They fall off your face, which means people have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Forever. What the fuck? Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried eyebrow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you a storm rages. What the fuck? It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run in the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've
winning,
never
granddaughter?
Huh? What?
Are you winning?
Oh my god, I don't know if I'm winning or losing, actually, Grandpa. It's difficult. My pockets are full of noodles and my heart is so heavy with gravy.
Sounds fucked up.
It is fucked up. It is. Really, Ephy. You just comboing me lately. Oh, what? What did I do? What do you mean comboing? Can we get round and we put noodle? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school. Incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and I've arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I didn't know.
Never as a mule.
People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something at night inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone into something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit could be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the spork monster. Borko!
Not the spork.
It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore. But I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like to always have to look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Aw, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know that you're strong and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to the school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a golden retriever. But I was still a student until one day some mean kids with the magic spell book cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spell book. You leave the spicy
What?
bird ketchup out of this. What? What?
What is this? What is this world? Why? Am I having an aneurysm?
Probably, Grandpa. Probably. A magic spellbook. Precisely. I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and I shouldn't rely on dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there. It sounds like there were some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Ephy, together I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to me in my hideaway and we can discuss. There's what? A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Oh my god.
What the heck? Oh, look! There's a chicken!
Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining noodles go in the pockets. Have you ever been working on any recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Oh, the noodles, they go in the pocket. Get it?
No.
Maybe if I try
Are
this.
they warm noodles?
God, they were warm. Ah. No, the ASMR isn't up already. It's not. Have you been working on a new recipe of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish he might be describing. Oh my god, noodles. The noodles go in the pockets.
I mean, if you play your cards right, I think Colonel Sanders did have dual citizenship, so you could become a Canadian.
Oh, yo. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy, perhaps both. Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? Reveal it. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you describe to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw.
Pocket of noodles.
I give you my original dish, noodles. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' looks hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to this last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Surely, why not? Sure, darling, why not? Now I have to be doing some southern ASMR. Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize now that would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on
Look
an
at the
item to
statue
discover
of the
more
dog.
about the Colonel. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment what number is important to Colonel Sanders, then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? In Japan, yes. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and the mustache combo he sports, you figure this would be the Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture out of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded, am I right? Tap on
Probably.
it to discover more about the Colonel.
This game is getting very meta.
A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar. A piece of wood floating in a lake. Summer of 69. No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's redacted. Oh, it's noodles. Of course. Of course it's noodles.
We knew it.
Just
It's
grab.
always noodles.
We'll just grab these noodles and we just go.
What happens when you run out of noodles?
I am running out of pockets more than I'm running out of noodles. This is gross feeling.
Oh no.
Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Oh, the door opens. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it just isn't realistic. It's real. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when he was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state of bird of the great state of Kentucky." You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket's a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a big, deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks why you're wearing his jacket.
Aw.
I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jackets. You fess up and tell him the truth. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door, but the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel. Yes, Ephy. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into slumber. Dream sequence. Zzz. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about, blank. In some jurisdictions, blank isn't even legal, but if the recipe is a secret, how would they know? That noodles is actually the secret. God dang it. Just get it in my fucking pocket, I guess.
Noodles. Noodles.
Get in the
You want some noodles?
Get
I want to give you all the noodles.
No, I don't. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously painted breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eyes as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotions and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is still there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay, but now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know that little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say skydiving? And if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling the details of your own night is just too much fun to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened but the emotional connection. Wowzers. Your office supports you no matter what you do. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. Oh. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on pot. Oh, you don't understand. I'm getting that 11 herbs and spices one way or another. I'm crushing his empire. I'm gonna fucking rub it in this fucking smug ass fucking girl's face. One way or another.
You gotta get it.
I am. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop. Though he himself might be not quite, he himself might not quite grasp that fact, because, you know, he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. He sprinkles his dog in a treat. I can't, this little fucking... You can get your swirly dip too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school. There's that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? Yeah, that girl do have some thighs. You've got some nerve, Ephy, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you could go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are going to close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Oh my god, the doodles. The fucking doodles. Just...
The doodles? Are you drawing something?
No, the fucking...
Doodle.
Get in my pocket, piece of
How much noodles are in your pocket?
Like 1.5 pounds of noodles. Don't I ask?
Why do you have that much noodles?
Ask chat.
Chat, what are you doing to my granddaughter?
Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Ephy, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure they'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Oh, damn! Excuse me, Ephy. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine arts of fine food. See you inside, Ephy. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you received yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa, that's the book? It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in the magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it really wasn't powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings, cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page. I could use this spell here that it says will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That is way drastic. Couldn't you just do something else? Like anything else? Not read into dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times calls for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. No? Why?
Do it. Do it.
No.
Go to the dark side.
Save and do it? You can't save. I'm not gonna do it. No, Grandpa. I'm sorry. The noodles compel me. This game is pain, and I don't want to play it more than once. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. Oh my gosh.
Is that a corgi?
That is a corgi teaching school. His name is Sprinkles, and he looks like Adam Ragusea.
It is adorable. It's the only thing I like about this game.
Get the pockets. Oh my god,
Can you throw out the old noodles?
I asked that, and chat seemed to be upset about it, so I'm just trying to do this game as fast as possible before I ruin my fucking pockets.
Already ruined.
He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. He must be hungry. Reach out for some old homework to give him a snack. Dogs can be rather unpredictable. Sprinkles, wait to see what happens. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses around the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkle turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence! I told you never to come back here, Terrence. I will destroy you, Terrence. Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. Ahem, I apologize for that outburst. Yes, Captain Kanhara, I have enough noodles. I have many noodles. God damn it.
Apparently not.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, I will take fluid intake after these noodles. Get
Noodle
out of the
water.
pile. Oh, they're getting cold now. They're clumping together.
Now remember to hydrate with that noodle water.
Get in the pocket. Fucking dude. Oh, some of it fell on the floor. One Desi facts. I'm pretty sure Desi hates noodles too. I'm pretty sure Desi will never eat noodles.
I think you're projecting. Ephy, are you projecting?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, they redeemed another noodles.
Oh my god. Get the floor.
It's okay, Ephy. You'll get through this.
Again. Hold on, I gotta get the noodle on the floor. Hi, Red Thunder, how are you doing? This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Ephy, for reminding me to tell. This is an indispensable bit of wisdom, you see. But before you can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. I told you to save it for after class. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane, strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clink appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clink's language of mechanical noises. Were. But no, you had to show off to your cool kid friends Jeff and John, J&J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. Beep were. Then take Jeff and Joanne with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Set beep. Clink Clink begins to shudder, steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Bzz, bzz. No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that Clink. Clink burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from.
Where's my shoe? Where's my sneaker?
I'm sorry, Grandpa. I'm sorry. No. Why is there... I don't... Oh, God. Dude.
So many noodles.
Noodles. Get in there. Okay.
Are you doing like... Is it like handfuls of noodles?
Yes.
Why don't you just put one noodle in?
Oh, that's a good idea, actually. I didn't think about that. Clink slowly rolls out of the room to be left alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final days of school. Well, that was unfortunate, but we mustn't get distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. I don't want to put noodles in my lap.
Just put one noodle in.
Maybe I'll just take a little pinch of noodle, like a little. Oh.
Oh no.
It fell on my foot. It fell on my foot.
Oh no. What happened?
It fell on my foot.
You got noodle foot. You should see a doctor about that.
But before you think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're going to cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to saddle up with Colonel Sanders sailing right off into the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, maybe sort of, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a ranch big enough for both of us, whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clink or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Oh my god. Just... noodles.
There's so
Miriam
many noodles.
gives you a big hug. God, it wipes the tears from her cheek. I should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. We were prep talking, Miriam. You completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend that time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off of Van, the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of the recipe you've been working on, Ephy's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making the dish come second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your crammed session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Ephy, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the other timer goes off behind you. Fess up about your practice dish. I wish there was a mod for female Colonel Sanders, but you know what? This is silly enough that I don't feel like that's compromising in a way that I'm uncomfortable with. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You know, it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, was it burning? Haha, no, I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules. That is, except to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, fried chicken. The intensity of the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash. Wash. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend, bastard blast. Please no. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops up open his sea urchin. Let's rock and roid. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality, spatula. Even Clink gets in on it. $5 pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clink learn to speak English? It's a singularity, as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct.
Oh no.
Fanfan quickly unplugs Clink and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? No, Dalu! God dang it. I'm reaching spaghetti.
The black magic was noodles.
No. Noodles.
Noodles.
Get in there, noodles. Noodles.
Get in my
Noodles.
pocket.
Noodles. Ugh.
Noodles.
Ugh. You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Ephy. Miriam notices too.
Aww.
And I've always believed in you, Ephy, ever since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. Oh no! It's the secret ingredient. No!
It's come full circle.
However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up, and where in the world did she get that eye of nude from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens like a chills before your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the sport monster. Steve, wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We spork monsters on many. I think Borko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the spork monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon me, huh? Ha, yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country. You can feel the spork monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like the time in Monster School that I'd fallen asleep during scare Texas class, so when I woke up, you toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having
Steve,
suffered
get
this
outta
huge
here.
setback, you don't know how you could ever win. Give up and drop out of culinary school. You summon extra power from deep down within yourself. Pockets of noodle glistening with an ultimate power. Starch of your soul ignites. You can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through. Please, no. No. God damn.
Yes.
God
Yes.
damn it. Oh. Oh. Ah. Your arms is cold. It's so cold. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, and my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for. Yes, Ephy, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power of him somebody immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, and my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the word my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground, energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything, except turn back time, which would be super useful because you were powering up your chicken pot boy overcooked the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, Daffy, you may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you've earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps into your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up. You're gonna need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the task? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces we can firm the perfect food union? Time's up, students. With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clink? From off-screen, you hear a pure innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Hee hee hee, I'm flying. Yes, this is the in-the-game music. It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess, did Van Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looks like Pop was eliminated for the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks, I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCS all history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second, pranks, clink, where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature whir, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles and savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny norotamaki? I spy afloat in its itsy bitsy bowl. Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkle carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much, it was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+, rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured in it as yours. Oh, my fucking noodles. Just noodles. There's
are
so much
here.
noodles. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a big. That's so cool. Oh my god, they're like frigid. Thank you, Ephy, for helping me to believe in myself. Van, yeah. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard and an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Grr. Finally, Sprinkle goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Youch, my tongue. The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. Oh good, he's gonna die. I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected Van does not go gentle in the night. Disqualified for glamour. Don't discount stupidity. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup, topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something, Ephy? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the college of eating school for the hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to fake nice and be liked by everybody. That's actually probably a good thing. This is the last you've heard of me, either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. Noodles. Get in the pocket. Just stop it. Get in there.
Noodles. Put the noodles in the pocket. You can do this.
Maybe
You got this, Ephy.
There we go. Okay. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together. Two chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing an eye in the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing. And completely blow me away. And my 49 donkeys of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality in another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even Van and Ashley are drawn back by its magnetic fragrance. Oh my fucking... Get your fucking noodles. Fucking... Get... When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. This is fucking elegant. DJ Dog is in the house. Ow, 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 roo. You know that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Fan Van and Ashley tell everyone that they're committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghost allowed at graduation is clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost, it's all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. Now that everyone is together. It's the Spork Monster. He has totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork Monsters from no more. From here on, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know that she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop! He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched upon his dirty chef's hat a crown. Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. The music of the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clink, who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Well, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clink, and I'm not of this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I actually feel like I knew this the whole time. Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I have just begun to learn who I really am. This is the time for me to devote my life figuring out to who you are, Clink. Yo, what the fuck? That's good life advice. It's pretty clear she's managed to surpass you in that much. Wow, fuck you, Kane. I understand, kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. He just looks weird now. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he's become prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them buckets of chicken. You gotta have noodles. Clearly. Noodles. I don't... The amount of noodles going in this pocket is not very much this time.
Do you have another pocket?
Yeah, yes, they make just skirts with 3 pockets. No, I don't have any more pockets! Get fucking in there.
You should have brought like a backpack and said that was a pocket.
Yes, I know. This time it's a full meal. You didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. I'm pretty sure those are my mashed potatoes and coleslaw.
I think they are. He stole your recipe.
Wait, what? No, it's not the ends. Everyone feasts on the delicious chicken dinner, and Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Effie, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me, where are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, oh, I don't know. A spicy butt, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University to Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together.
Think the spice is Ephy.
With you, Effie. How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, Do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh, my dear Ephy, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. Ugh. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The ends. Wait, was that the good ending or the bad ending?
I think that was the mid-ending.
Oh, that seemed kind of like a bad ending to me. Oh, God.
I mean,
Can I do?
I mean,
Alright, the doodles are done. The doodles are done.
noodles are done.
Man, I'm glad to know that even in daily sim, this is about as good as my daily life does. I can't believe KFC actually did this. I really can't. What the fuck?
I mean, what? I mean,
This is actually funny as fuck. So, you know, that's great and all. I did my thing. The noodles are done. Well, no,
just
no my
wasting
noodles.
points at this.
No my noodles. No my noodles. Oh, God. You get one noodle in the pot. That is I have to. This,
Seek fluid intake.
get out of pocket. Yes, thank you. So here's the deal. I'm gonna go basically take noodles out of my pocket and go change. Nayland, I will do your pitch before I go do that. Afterwards, I don't really know what we're gonna be doing. I reached out to Tim Tim because Tim Tim wanted to play some hunt. But it doesn't look like Tim Tim is answering me. So I think I got tricked by Tim Tim.
Oh. I mean, I can keep your chat company if you want.
I might be gone just like 5 minutes. So I'm probably gonna go to the BRB screen. They are packed in there. They are probably one solid gelatinous noodle at this point. Pitch's pocket noodles? Oh God, do you want a momentarily boiling experience in your pockets that feel like somebody threw up warm hair? Do you want that sensation to slowly grow cold over a period of time as you stuff more warm noodles on top that slowly only grow colder by the minute? Do you want in an hour and a half to 2 hours later end up with a freezing pocket full of squishy, gross noodles? Do you want your hands covered in starch? Then do I have a product for you? It's called Pocket Noodles. Never again will you ever be without noodles in your hands. All you have to do is put your hands in your pocket and you just find that noodly socket. Pocket noodles. They're $1 and some of your time and dignity. Get it today.
You heard her. Get it today.
I'm gonna go to my be right back
Grandpa
screen for a
approved.
minute. And I'll be back. We're gonna do a poll. So 1 second. 1 second.
Would you date Grandpa?
What? No, that's not the
Yeah.
poll.
That's the
No,
ball.
no, it's not the poll. Stop that. Stop it.
No.
We're gonna do the poll.
Someone said in a heartbeat. Hell yeah. Let's go. We need to make a Bryant dating simulator, Ephy.
I thought that was called Waypoint.
That's true.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna let this run for 5 minutes. There you go. There's a poll. It's got things. Go ahead and vote. I will be back. I have to go take these noodles out of my pocket, throw the noodles away, and then also, change. So I will be right back in a moment. I'm gonna go to every beat stream. I will be right back.